Ted Ginn fan in the stands. I'd like to see that in Seattle. Look at that.
All right, so here we go. Kind of a wacky game here in Pittsburgh. Cardinals and Steelers. Cardinals stayed up at the Greenbrier in West Virginia all week.
Shouts out to Ironhead Hayward. Please stop finding that man for honoring his daddy.
And so here comes Carson Palmer. Boy, gets a big hit there from your guy.
That's Cam Hayward.
Cam Hayward. And incomplete. So third and goal here for Carson. And he's got
said
Michael
earlier in the
Floyd.
week, when you look at the scout report, it just seemed as though there was going to be too much firepower in this receiving core for Steelers secondary. But we'd have to find out if that was true or not. Looked good early.
Michael Floyd's first touchdown of the season. Guys, and the Cardinals up early in Pittsburgh, 7-0.
The way the Pittsburgh offense struggled early on and the way the Cardinals got rolling, I thought this game might get out of hand in the Cardinals' favor.
All right, next Cardinals possession.
What a grab by Lawrence Timmons. I'll tell you what, he made every linebacker that played that position proud with this grab.
Palmer, as he's looking for Jermaine Gresham.
Let me get a hold of it.
Timmons
Get that
able to
arm
hang
on
on to that thing.
There you go, LT.
First INT of the season for Timmons. All right, so Michael Vick again making the start here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2nd and 15 from his own 2-yard line. Vick, boy, nearly sacked for a safety, then just throws it up. Thank goodness for Antonio Brown playing defense.
That was a fun matchup, though, when you look at Patrick Peterson going up against Antonio Brown.
A little bit of athleticism in that one. 2nd and 16 here for Vick. Later in the second quarter, going up top for Antonio Brown. This one picked off by Peterson.
What? Flag. I think this was a free play.
Yeah, Cardinals were called for roughing the passer, so Steelers would keep the ball. Second quarter now. And Vick going to come up limp. This third quarter now with the Steelers down 10-3. Vick comes up limping, a little hamstring here.
That's what happens when you get older.
Well, he came out for a play earlier in the game as well. Andrew Jones came in, and now look, Vick, the hamstring going to force him to the sideline once again. And so on comes Landry Jones once again with Steelers now trailing 10-6, a third and goal here from the 8.
Landry Jones is a draft pick, people.
But they felt so good about him that they went out and signed Michael Vick off the street.
That's all right. It wasn't time yet. That's what they do. They take their time in Pittsburgh. He's showing you he can play now.
Look at Martavis Bryant making his season debut and making it count. Excellent catch and staying in bounds there from Bryant for the 8-yard score. Steelers take the lead.
Show him, Landry.
Nice back of the end zone play with your guy who's 6'5". Let him go make one. Right?
What a weapon to add to your offense, though, after a few games. I mean, he is a big-time difference maker.
Which one, 10 or 3?
Number 10. although Matt Castle is watching this game saying, see, third-string quarterbacks, man.
Yeah.
Just give me a shot.
Get it done. Steelers on top 12-10. That was after a missed 2-point conversion, which was kind of an interesting decision here. All right, fourth quarter, Steelers ball up 15-13. And there's Landry Jones, too.
And a reemergence of Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown was hot.
He was
Landry.
hot.
Well,
Yeah,
he wants some more balls.
All right, 8 plays later, 2nd and 6. Jones looking for Brown, but pass is going to fall incomplete. Steelers would settle for a field goal, so they're up 18-13. Antonio's like, look, man, give me a chance. Give me a chance. I'll make a play for you.
That's him saying we're going to be doing this for a long time after Ben is gone. Let's get this right now.
In 10 years?
Maybe.
All right. Next Cardinals possession, 3rd and 8. Palmer finds John Brown, gain of 20. 10 catches, 196 for Smokey Brown. Next play.
You just wouldn't expect this secondary to do what they're doing, but give Cornell Lake and those guys credit.
There was so much going on in this play. Carson Palmer locks on. It's nice range by Mitchell. It's a great play. And then he gets hurt, and then James Harrison comes flying in and cleans up Roberts. I mean, good night.
All right, so Palmer 29-45, 421 in those 2 picks.
Say his name.
Martavis Bryant. Next Steelers possession.
The first name.
Landry?
Oh, there you go.
I think this is a little bit more about number 10.
Yeah.
It was about the quarterback.
18-13. Let's make it 25-13.
He had to put him in position to get the yak.
88-yard touchdown reception from Martavis Bryant. Guys, I have Martavis Bryant in all 3 of my leagues.
Just how things went down tonight. Steve Smith, over 100 yards receiving 3 times last season.
A little bling-bling in the ear. I see you.
Boy, Larry Fitzgerald, people thought his career was on a downward trend last year.
Return of the bag.
That's right.
Return. You hear that, Willie? Come on, man.
Speaking of turning the clock back, it's Chris Johnson.
I love to see that, man.
Showing that old burst.
One cut, he gets into the second level. Who's going to tackle this guy? That looks like 2K or whatever. 2K. Yeah, That's what it looked like. Good job by CJ.
Cardinals up 7-3. We go to the second quarter. Ravens have the football, 1st and 10. Flacco to Smith. Boy, it was fun to see him go against that secondary. Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu.
He made some plays. He's a treat to watch, isn't he? He's a treat to watch.
Pitbull's going at it. 4 plays later, it's just Willie Mack. Set.
We call that spot running, baby. Spot running, right on the spot.
Ravens take a look at Smith jawing at the fans behind the bench. Drew Butler punt, Jeremy Ross fields.
Special teams play.
Hit by Justin
Special teams. Special teams. They play, Willie Mack. I hear you.
Play would be reviewed.
Ball is coming out right here as you see it.
What a play. That is a play right there.
The referees rule that Bethel starts jarring the ball loose before Ross's knee hits the ground, so the Cardinals keep possession. Palmer's pass for Fitzgerald, and then a late marker comes in from the end zone.
I don't know about that one, Baldy. I thought that was a great play.
I thought it was a good play. I mean, I know Mike Tirico said that he was turning the arm. I just not sure what else.
But you get tired of these calls deciding
games. Let him play. Let him play.
I don't know what else he could have did.
The man who was penalized. And then the Cardinals take advantage. Michael Floyd had a couple of big catches in this game. Cardinals up at halftime, 14-10. Second half, Palmer.
Look at this anticipation.
This throw is
as pretty a ball as you will see thrown all season. John Brown over the shoulder.
Man. Look at him protect that ball. He knows he's going to get blasted.
And as soon as he came out of his break, he looked up. He didn't look for the. He didn't look at the quarterback. He looked up.
And the ball was thrown before he started the break.
Is there no forward progress?
Hey, the whistle didn't blow, Baldy.
All right.
You keep going to.
You know that, Baldy.
Come on.
You don't hear the whistle, you keep playing.
And I mean, he went down.
I'm surprised he got caught on this.
Play would be upheld. Now, Harbaugh would discuss a possible challenge, but does not elect to throw the challenge flag. And so you take another look. He never goes down.
Nope.
He lands on the defender.
Like, if you're stopped, I mean, there's something.
The whistle's not blowing.
It was a bizarre play, no doubt. Cardinals would add a field goal and take a 20-10 lead. Fourth quarter. Forsett tackled for a loss by Calais Campbell. Who was a monster.
Disrupted that play, man.
Ensuing Arizona possession. Palmer to Fitzgerald on a screen. They pick up 16 and a first down.
You've got to throw those plays in this game. I mean, the rules are made for it. We talked about it. Like you've got to take your share of those.
Palmer to Brown. They connect. And at this point, you thought the game was over, right?
Look at this view. Look at the angle. Oh.
There's a little man right there, right at the end of the little camera. He's just
those new pylon cameras. Catanzaro's extra point off the upright and no good. So 26-10.
You just send him back in the closet with the brooms and the mops. That's where they belong.
And then another special teams gaffe. Butler's punt by
Asa Jackson.
If you're the personal protector to protect the punter's foot side, don't go for the fake. Right. Don't go to the other side.
You were very emotional about that play. I like that. Yep. Flacco. Kyle Juszczyk into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Ravens showing a heartbeat.
Yeah.
How about Nick Boyle, the blue hen?
Yeah.
Putting himself on the map.
From another blue hen.
That's right. Blue hen to blue hen, as Mike Tirico said. It's an 8-point game. Ravens
that was a great play call right there.
Great play.
That has been maligned.
That's what John called it. We called it double screen.
Double
speed screen. Speed screen.
Andre Ellington, 11 yards in the first down, but he goes out of bounds. He went out of bounds, guys. That stopped the clock. And the incompletion, no timeouts left for the Ravens. Intentional grounding is called here.
They almost found a way.
You got to know the situation. You got to know when the clock is on your side, stay in bounds.
Arizona feel good about this win, but they got to review what they're doing in the last 2.5 minutes here.
Flacco.
They gave the Ravens a chance.
Crockett Gilmore, 9 yards and a Baltimore first down.
Joe's been here before.
Flacco, all the heat.
Again.
Nobody
Pretty pass up the sideline to Chris Gibbons. 31 yards down to the Arizona 27, and then Flacco back shoulder throw, just throws it up for Gilmore. 23, they're down to the 4. Again, no timeouts. Flacco going end zone.
This time the defense is back located.
Tony Jefferson, the pick. Cardinals put it on ice. And the fans in Glendale can breathe a huge...
Let's check in on the Bengals and Browns, AFC North rivals. Cleveland Browns. Josh McCown did get the start, despite dealing with some injuries this week, hosting Carson Palmer and the Cardinals. And Here comes Carson going up top.
It's a beautiful pass right there, man. Carson Palmer.
J.J. Nelson.
Right on point. One-handed. What a catch.
That's a speedster out of UAB right there.
Big play from Palmer to Nelson to get this thing going here. Led to a Troy Nicholas touchdown on Notre Dame, 7-0 Cardinals. But here, Chris Johnson, who's played some good football this year, guys, and put that one on the ground.
Big man.
Cardinals Dansby forces the fumble. Armani Bryant picks it up. He goes 34 yards.
Will you ever get tackled by a quarterback after you picked up a ball or picked it off?
Probably.
And Josh McCown to Gary Barnage, the touchdown maker.
Gary Barnage each and every week.
All he does is catch his touchdowns.
14-7, Browns on top with Barnage's 6th score of the season. Again, back deep in the red zone, and this time it's McCown to
Ryan Hartline.
Ryan Hartline. His second TD of the day, BJ.
Didn't see that one coming.
Travis Coons missed the extra point. Browns on top, 20-7. 2 possessions later for the Cardinals. Palmer to Michael Floyd. Makes a one-handed catch, fellas.
Michael Floyd's always had the ability. I've been kind of waiting for this to come. Today was a nice game for him.
Out of Notre Dame, right?
Yeah,
He and Troy Nicholas.
4 for 106 today.
Big time.
Touchdown was nullified there because a John Brown illegal shift.
This one wasn't.
This one was not, though. Floyd here, a catch and run.
That's
for
over
the
Joe
60-yard
Hayden.
score. Yeah.
One of the best quarterbacks in the league right there.
And, guys, his foot would hit Joe Hayden in the head, as you can, right? Kind of there. It didn't look like a bad one.
Left foot at the very end.
But Hayden would lead the game, evaluated for a concussion, did not return. Michael Floyd's 3rd touchdown of the year. 3rd straight game, guys, with the TD. There you see Hayden getting 10-2 on the sidelines. Next Cardinals possession, still down 20-17 here. Palmer for Jaron Brown.
There you go.
Brown, yeah. It's a big play.
Carson Palmer is not a dink and dunk quarterback.
Well, Arians,
Neither is Bruce Arians, right?
I was going to say, Arians wants to throw the ball down the field. So he's going to strike and take his chances. He doesn't care who he's playing against.
Well, that Browns secondary takes another hit. Dante Whitner would lead the game, evaluated for a concussion. Meanwhile, Troy Nicholas. Coming out party here.
Golden Domer fired up over that win over Temple.
Yeah. 2nd touchdown catch of the day
Inspired
for
football.
Nicholas. Yeah. And the Cardinals have the lead, 24-20. 2 possessions later, Chris Johnson. Did he fumble again? He did. Johnson.
Batamosi out of Stanford.
There you go. 4th turnover of the day. Browns get the ball back here, down 4 just to start the 4th quarter, and Josh McCown picked off. It is one of those safeties. Rashad Johnson.
It was tight coverage, and then you saw the safety coming over, high pointed the ball. He's doing his job. Just a great play on the ball.
Touchback. So the Cardinals get the ball at their own 20. Next possession, 1st and goal. It's Larry Fitzgerald on the receiving end of this Carson Palmer TD. This was after Chris Johnson had scored, by the way, and it was nullified by a false start.
What you were really happy about.
You were really happy about it too, I think, right?
Yeah,
Palmer
that
to
didn't do me any
Fitzgerald.
favors.
Yeah, it was a bad fantasy play. And so the Cardinals on top by 11 here, 31-20. And Duke Johnson going to put this one on the ground. Covered by the Cardinals. Things going downhill quick for Cleveland here. It's had some heartbreaking losses in the last couple of weeks. Clearly, Josh McCown upset. So here comes Johnny Manziel.
Well, they got to finish. They were up 20-7 in this football game at one point.
Manziel feels the pressure, scrambling, and, well, he goes down. Frosty Rucker.
Doesn't work in the NFL. I mean, that was great in